Talk to him.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Whether the winters were left in the cold.
Yo, it's Classic with the classic codes. We got another reaction today. Before I get into it, though, I need y'all to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and turn on the notifications for me. Jump in the comments as we go along, whether you agree or disagree, because we got to crack these codes, man. But without further ado, we going over to Corey Holcomb channel, and we're going to get into a reaction video where he discussing frats, colleges and the truth about the frats and all of that. So I got my own takes on this topic in general. So we're gonna see what Corey got to say, and then I'm gonna pause, and we're gonna go like that. Let's do it.
This is what I like about Dez Bryant. When they try to do that rookie shit to him, he was like, I don't play that shit, homie. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know, sometimes they had the rookies carrying the bags. They had the rookies, whatever. He was saying, I don't play that shit. I think people need to be like that with that college shit. Motherfucker, I ain't with that shit. Don't play with me, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what I'm trying to pledge to be part of. You ain't finna play with me ever. It'll go bad, homie. Because it's bullies in college who get off on doing sucker shit like that with that motherfucking hazing and shit like that. Yeah, you can't haze me, homie. We'll get into it, dog. It'll go bad, homie. Trust me.
Oh, my life. Anybody that know me for real know that I've been like that since day. I'm talking about when I was on college. I remember the alphas on campus tried to holler at me, and then the Sigmas on campus tried to holler at me. And I had asked them specific questions. You know what I mean? Very specific questions. I was like, oh, okay, so y'all do hazing and all that. First, I didn't know this shit costs money. I'm like, oh, it costs money. I'm like, all right, so motherfucker got to pay to come, you know what I'm saying, fuck with y'all. Okay, I didn't know that. Just, being young, not knowing. Then on top of that, you know what I'm saying, I'm like the hazing and all that. Y'all gonna be trying to put y'all hands on me or hitting niggas with the paddle in the ass and all that, like y'all doing all that. I'm asking very specific questions, and they trying not to answer or being kind of, just talking around the questions and all that. Oh man, listen, man, if y'all can't guarantee ain't nobody gonna put their hands on me, I ain't fucking with it, bro. Because listen, and this is what I told them to their face. It was two of them. I said, if one of y'all put y'all hands on me, G, we just gonna be in that bitch fighting. It ain't no pledging, none of that. Ain't no what you talking about. You're not putting your hands on me. You feel me? And so they couldn't really offer no guarantee of that. Now that I'm like, listen, you want me to scrub the pool with a toothbrush for 12 hours? You want me to come deliver you some McDonald's at 2 a.m. for nothing? Or you know what I'm saying? Or order you some White Castle sliders and hand pick the pickles off and put them to the side? Like all the little weirdo shit y'all want me to do some shit like that? I bet. When it comes to you putting your hands on me, bro, it's gonna be that. It's just gonna be that in here. You feel me? So that's why I never became a frat brother. Let's go.
It'll go bad if I feel like you disrespecting me. So that's why, but I never needed to be in no fraternity to fuck hoes anyway. I always had the gift of gab. I laughed bitch out some pussy in college back when I was a motherfucking broke young nigga with a chip too.
But what's sad is fellas like that, if I'm correct, are following in the parents' footsteps. You know what I'm saying? Like they're either pushed or they're proud to like be in the same fraternity.
Let me tell you why that shit happened. If you got a man in your life when you growing up, you're not gonna let nobody do you like that.
Right.
The people be talking about, I don't need no man. If your son ain't brought up under a man, some people call them alpha males or whatever. This is what I'm saying. A man is going to show a seed growing up under him. Respect is something that you might have to handle your business over.
100%.
Yeah. Just like that. Just like that. Corey ain't never lied. I remember them nights. Me and my brother sitting up with my pops drinking beer. He's showing us how to gamble and play blackjack. We playing 21. We using quarters. We sitting at the table and he tell us all these stories about him growing up. The things he used to get into. I'm not going to tell none of my pop stories, but he would use those stories to tell us examples, not to brag on himself, but to let us know you get in a situation like that where somebody try to play with you like that or talk to you like that or call you that or say this about your mama or whatever the case may be. It's a certain way you got to address that. And if need be, you're going to have to step. I remember my mother taught us, if you get into a fight and I find out that you swung first, you're going to be in trouble when you get home. I remember my pops telling us, mind you, my parents still together to this day, always been together. I remember my pops telling us, shit. He literally told me and my brother sitting at the kitchen table playing blackjack like 1, 2 in the morning on the weekend. My pops drink a beer. He take a drink of his beer, put that shit on the table. He said, shit. Motherfucker tell you they gonna do something to you. That was the first punch right there. They get close enough, you kick it off. Because I remember my pops saying, you let somebody swing on you first, you might not get a shot. You might not get a chance to swing. You let somebody swing on you first. You don't wait on nobody start nothing. When they told you what they wanted to do to you, that was a punch. You see what I'm saying? Your pops gonna, whatever their principles is, whatever they under. I'm not saying that them laws that every man gonna teach their child. Some men probably gonna teach it different. Some men teach different levels of de-escalation and restraint and this, that, and the third. But my pops gave us some type of man principles. Man principles. If you around and your brother in a fight, if your brother lose and you don't come home beat up too, I'm gonna get on your ass when y'all get here. He better not ever fight alone if you present. Me and my brother never claimed a gang. Never claimed a gang. Says y'all don't need no gang, y'all got each other. And ain't nobody stepped on shit. To this day, ain't nobody stepped on nothing. Not even playing tough or moving hard like we educated men. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, we from it. So it's like we got that shit instilled in us. Corey not lying. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let me bring bro back in. Let's see.
You're going to respect me or it's going to go bad. Now, it's always going to be bullies that you don't want to fight, Debos, you know what I'm saying? Right. And they get away with more than they should because you be like, man, he bigger than me. Or might be 50 pounds, 100 pounds bigger than you. You don't want to go to war with him right away. But as you get older, it don't matter how big somebody is because I seen them big motherfuckers. This is what happened when they catch it. They just fall harder. Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. All that hazing and all that shit, nigga, that sucker shit. Really, a lot of them frat boys be on that motherfucking backdooria. And I'm bold enough to say it. Them frat boys be on that backdooria.
I be arguing with my friends that's frat boys all the time. I be saying that shit gay. Y'all in a room, bunch of men. Y'all got these dudes lined up, bending over, hitting them in the ass with a wood paddle or a wood stick or whatever y'all hitting each other with. And that shit gay. I told y'all in a previous piece of content, I ain't never liked the locker room. I always thought the locker room was too much fucking male bonding. I ain't gonna lie to you. These grapes good as hell. But on another note, I always thought the locker room was too much male bonding. You feel me? I'm trying to get into this frat. And for me to come hang out with y'all and wear the t-shirts and be in the network and all this shit. And I got to pay these dudes and let y'all spank me for 4 weeks or 6 weeks. Or, man, y'all, man, get the fuck on, man. And I know you're going to sell me on how it's about more than that. I know, but that's a part of it. And I'm not with it. I'm not with it. And you talking about, I done heard it explained to me so many different ways. Oh, it's a rite of passage. So that mean when y'all all link up for y'all conventions and shit, all y'all know that one y'all got spanked by other ones of y'all. Well, I don't want the rite of passage. I don't want that rite of passage, gang. You got it, champ.
So let me tell you something, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be part of all that, then you do that. But what I'm saying is, my respect as a man is more important than any fraternity that'll ever be out there.
More important than anything, period.
Say it to him, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's most important. That's all you got, really, nigga.
That's it. I know parents are devastated. Anyway.
Somebody say that's when you get a bat or, yeah, man, there's some people out here, man, they bigger than you, so you don't want to go to war with them on no physical combat, but you got to show them, hey, man, it's consequences behind what you did right there. And it ain't easy because you don't want to give up your freedom. It's a lot of stuff that make you be like, hold up, let me hold up. But I seen a man, I don't know if it was real, but I think it was real. He had a son. His son looked like he was about 5. And this girl was bullying his son.
Oh,
And the girl looked like she was about 8.
she talking back
And she had the nerve to be trying that man's son in front of him.
in front of him.
And that man slapped the shit out that bitch.
I saw that. Mhm.
That little girl, Bach. Now, you know what else? I don't care what you say. I don't care about nothing about what you say, what he did, what he shouldn't have did, what the girl should have did, or whatever. That girl ain't gonna step up on that man and play with him like that no more.
Yeah, hey, message delivered. Message, and not only is she not gonna play with him, she ain't gonna play with no grown man no more. Oh, it's something behind that. I know how I get. Cause some people don't learn. See, we watched a movie called Life. When I was a shorty, this movie called Life came out. He said, "Tell him about the gun line, boss." He said, "If you cross the gun line, you will be shot." Some people don't. Listen, if you ain't got no gun line, you don't have no boundaries. And that don't mean that you got to take it that far, but you get what it's metaphorical. Obviously, you shouldn't be somebody cross your boundary. It's a lot of ways to address disrespect. You would like to establish your boundary verbally and vocally with a certain presence to where it don't got to escalate, but it's understood. But some people will press your line. And when that's the case, you just hope they, morally the same way as you, so it could be some mutual combat, and it just go how it go. But I bet they don't disrespect you no more after they take that 3-2. I bet they don't disrespect you no more after they take that 3-2.
If that girl step up, she gonna make sure she know this motherfucker will handle his business. This motherfucker ain't playing with me, especially about his son. And you acting like he ain't even there. That man was like, Bob. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I hope I ain't never in that position. I don't want to do that. But if I do that, I might have to follow you home to see who coming up after you. Because I already know what it is after that. The story ain't gonna come out right. Is that it?
Yeah. Because she was still doing it in front of the dad.
Right. That man wasn't playing with
She
you.
was being smart to the kid right there.
I remember when my little brother was a little kid. He was probably in 2nd grade. And some dude ran up and kicked him. Before I knew it, I had the little boy up in the air like this. And I had to catch myself. I was like, and then it's my little brother. My little brother was scared because he didn't know what I was gonna do. I put that little boy down and that little boy ran off. But I was like, where you know him from? He was like, looking all scared. I already know what that is. Don't let nobody kick you like that.
Yeah.
That ain't how we play.
Nah.
All that, we don't play like that. You let motherfuckers kick you like that, dog. Because he kicked my little brother down.
Yeah.
I thought it was on.
Yeah.
One day when my sister was in school, this girl did the same thing. I went up to the classroom. I was like, who is the bitch to be trying to fight you? And this girl was bigger than my sister, and my sister was big.
Yeah.
And the girl said something to me. I was like bitch, I found your ass.
On my soul.
That's what I did. This was probably like 4th grade. Because when somebody messing with your loved ones, you don't care. So if you know you ain't gonna do that in front of they people, all you hazers, people who haze people, if you ain't gonna do it in front of they people, don't do it.
Yeah, all that. Because what you're doing is you playing with my integrity, you playing with my dignity, right? You trying to you gonna make me do all type of and then what that is essentially you got something to hang over my head. All the secrecy, the brotherhood, man. Listen, you don't think these frat boys pillow talk today, girl, man? That information ain't safe. What y'all doing hazing and who y'all did it to and all, man, that shit travel. Y'all think we don't be knowing when them lines and man, ain't none of that shit ain't nothing no secret. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't gonna be no playing with my dignity under no circumstances. That's not going. We're not going for that. Ain't gonna be none of that. And that's what I'm saying about having a code, like I did on the code language. Know your codes. You got to establish some lines, man. Because if you don't, you will end up out here looking crazy and feeling crazy too. That's the thing too. when you start compromising because you feel like it's to get you to an end goal or get you to your goal at a faster point or taking a shortcut or whatever the case may be, when you start compromising certain shit, you die 1,000 deaths for that. You die 1,000 deaths for that when you start compromising too much. Because you got to live with yourself. You got to look yourself in the mirror. There's people who done some shit to get a little bit of bread and they can't even look at themselves no more about that paper they got. That's blood money. They can't even look at themselves no more about some paper they got. Man, you can't pay me enough to not want to look at myself or to try to make peace with myself for some shit I can't undo. Man, for a couple dollars? For what? What you go buy with that? It was worth it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. And then look. Would tell me that I'm judgmental. They'll tell me I'm judgmental. Shit. Man, I got boundaries. Niggas need to go pick up some sticks and start drawing lines in the sand again. Y'all too, what y'all call it? Fluidity? Y'all got too much fluidity for me. Shit, it's rocks in this water. We get shit solid around here.
If you ain't finna do it in front of they people that you know will go to war with you behind it, don't do it. I'm talking to all you hazing, coward ass, cake ass motherfuckers talking about, oh, this is how you be in the frat. Fuck your frat, nigga.
Hey.
We go to war behind that shit, nigga. We ain't nobody playing with you. Don't be. That young man, I bet that young man didn't know he was gonna die that day.
Hold on.
You be in the frat. Fuck your frat, nigga. We go to war behind that shit, nigga. We ain't nobody playing with you. Don't be. That young man, I bet that young man didn't know he was gonna die that day. Man. I ain't with that hazing shit, man. Get that sucker shit. Yeah. Behind some.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's facts. That's facts, bro. Cause listen, we not what you gotta listen to prove that I'm worthy of what or to prove that I'm qualified of what to justify you putting your hands on me. And then not only it ain't like oh, to get in the frat you got to put the gloves on, the headgear, and the mouth guard and box two niggas in the frat 2-on-1 for a minute and a half or some shit. And they circle up and keep pushing you to fight. And you got to try to buy some manly, unfair, macho, hazing, brutal, type shit. Now I know everybody around here got a little bit of soldier in them. Everybody around here had to bite down on that mouth guard and throw them blows. Yeah, but not everybody, not, oh, I know everybody around here had to bend over and take that paddle. That's the rite of passage? Yeah, man, it got to be ancestrally rooted in some gay shit. It got to be. Man, I'm all the way with Corey on this one. And listen, hold on, story time. I got into it with a frat. Yeah, for two reasons. Yup, I ain't going to tell you what university we was at, but me and my homie Big Sco, he can corroborate this story. Me and my homie Big Sco, story time, we got into it with a frat. We out visiting this college. We at a frat party. And I'm with a little John. The little John go with like this dude. He's supposed to be big man on campus, some shit. I'm not knowing. I don't go to this school. I'm visiting. You feel me? I'm down there for some action. So I'm locked in with the little John. You know what I'm saying? I guess she used to date this big man on campus dude or whatever the case may be. I'm not knowing. I'm not caring. But apparently he in the frat that's throwing the party. He an alpha. They had alphas. You know what I'm saying? So apparently dude the alpha and all that, right? So this day party. So they in here swole, strutting and strolling all through this motherfucker, being in the way of between niggas, the liquor, and the hoes. That's pretty much all them stroll lines be doing. They just be in the way between the niggas, the liquor, and the hoes. But anyway, that's nevertheless, right? So I'm at the party with the little shorty. It's looking like loving basketball up in there. I didn't, we gripped up in the cut. Yeah. So it's that energy. Boom. All of a sudden, shorty, I'm leaned on the wall. Shorty leaning on me. You feel me? But before I got to the wall where I, cuffed up with shorty, I broke their stroll line. So I done already disrespected some shit. Cause one thing about me, I ain't never respected a stroll line yet. In these little bitty ass spaces where they had these college parties at and over capacity well past the fire laws and everything else. It's tight as hell, small as hell, sweaty as hell in here. And y'all niggas trying to do the doo-wop through the party. And I'm trying to get over here to a little shorty I want to talk to. And it's been tough all night because it's 300 people in a 30 people space, right? So, yeah, I had broke they stroll line. You know, we had a little stomp the yard moment. Nigga try to push me. And shit, I pushed this goof ass back, told his ass, nigga, y'all ain't gangsters, y'all frat boys. Exactly what I told this goof ass. And then I kept it moving. So I'm cuffed up with shorty, boom. So, you know what I'm saying? We leaned up against the wall. It's a song playing. We doing what we do. Boom. I look up. I'm looking shorty in her eyes. I look up. It's pressure. It's pressure. Minimum 20 alphas. Minimum 20 alphas. Minimum. It's pressure, dude. I guess the dude she used to talk to, he's standing there. I instantly move her to the side. I'm shit. What's going on? I wish I was lying, but I'm him. I die for this shit. Yeah. It's 20 of them. I move her to the side. I'm shit. What's going on? She tried to say something. You know what I'm saying? It's already what listen, she wasn't gonna de-escalate shit at that point. It's 20 of them. I've assessed this already. My daddy taught me the rules. They ever finna jump, you put your back up against the wall. I already checking that box. And no matter what, don't fall. I'm ready. So look. So I'm instantly, and I'm talking about, it felt like the music cut off. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't know if it actually did, but it felt like it. It felt like the movies where the shit just, you feel me? So boom. I said, shit, what's, you know what I'm saying? Shit, what's going on? So dude say, where you know her from? I'm shit, where you know her from? She clearly with me. I'm talking greasy. Like he don't got 19 with him. I had no respect for frat boys in college. None. If you wasn't no Q. Now the Qs, like it wasn't no Qs at my college, but I visited a lot of colleges. Now the Qs, them dudes was really like a little wacky. You know what I'm saying? But like all the ones that was trying to be suave and shit, y'all future businessmen and shit, stop playing tough with me in here. I'm from this shit. You know what I'm saying? I had no respect. Anybody went to college with me, no, you ain't never catch me nowhere being scared of nobody with no damn frat garb on. And that just is what it is. No disrespect, but y'all niggas is corporate. Okay? And you guys spanked each other to wear that shit y'all got on. I know what this is. So I just never was scared. So at this point, I'm ready to be a
natural born crash dummy. And he go crash out.
The only person down here at the university with me is my homie Bitch Sco, who is still my security to this day. So I yell some shit, yo, Sco type shit. Before I know it, I see niggas getting nudged and moving and shit. This nigga pushed through them to get to me and put his back on the wall with me. Bro didn't come to de-escalate. He didn't come to talk nobody out of it. He wasn't none of that shit. It's already that. It's too many of them. It's already that. So instantly, buddy talking a lot of shit. You talking real crazy. Whoa, you see what's going on? Y'all niggas ain't on shit on my mama. Sco tell these fools. Listen, I shit you not. Sco tell, this shit was off campus, so this didn't happen on no school. I ain't gonna indict my man. Sco tell these fools, y'all might get on our ass today, but it's 3 hours home, 3 hours back. We're sitting this bitch up. Yeah. Told they ass we'll send this bitch up. He said, well, nobody. He said, hey, oh my mama. At that point, it's 20 G. We just
natural born crash dummy. And he go crash out.
But I say that to say this though. That little exchange got intense for a second. The motherfuckers eased back. And shit, not only did we stay there for a little longer and continue to party, you feel me? I hugged right back up with his ex. and we got up out of there unscathed. You feel me? I will say this though. We was watching our six, walking to the car and shit, because they will do this. They will be on some shit like, don't do nothing in here. We renting this space out, because it was like a little venue they had. So it wasn't really like at like one of them houses, but it was tight. It still was small in there. But look, they'll be on some shit like, don't do nothing in here type shit. We gonna get them niggas leave and try to whoop your ass outside on some shit like that. But shit, we got out of that situation unscathed. So naturally like I thought the frat niggas wasn't no shit. But you know, it is, you know, they are special type of people.
Some motherfuckers who act like they solid with you when most of them want to have sex with you.
And don't most of that hazing bullshit happen when the people are unexpecting it? Like, in other words, like
He look little.
Don't they do all that when they blindfold them and then they hide them or they put them in the dark or some crap like
Oh,
that?
yeah.
So that's very cowardly. You
One
ain't
of them,
doing
they was making them niggas eat a couch.
Wait.
They was making them eat a couch, like the contents of
Swallow
the
some
couch.
stuff.
Yeah, eat a couch. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you like this. Let me say this though.
Nah.
If you would eat a couch to be part of something, you a cake ass nigga.
Yeah.
Can't. Oh.
Do we disagree with that anywhere?
Nah, hell no. Cause where do it stop? Where do it stop? You will eat a couch cushion to be a part of this whatever this is that you deem to be so important and so helpful and useful to you as you embark on the rest of your journey. You will eat some couch cushion for the gang. Where do it stop? Because that's how somebody end up putting a price on your booty. That's how that end up happening. That's a gateway. That's a gateway. That's why you ain't never seen me compromise nothing to be a part of nothing. To be a part of nothing. I had a manager disrespect me. I was working at Sears. I had a manager disrespect me. This white lady that used to be chain smoking. She was like the high manager too, like high level manager, like the assistant store manager, some shit. She come disrespecting me, talking out the side of her neck. This was when I was a teenager. I was working at Sears in the shoe department. Man, at that time I had 3 jobs. It was summertime. I was really about some bread too. I had 3 jobs. She must ain't know about me. She came and said some wild shit to me. I said, "Oh, for real?" I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna get right on it." Her ass was like, "Yeah." Walked off with an attitude. I took my badge off right there, dropped that shit on the floor, clocked out, went home and watched the Bears versus Cowboys game. Merch. Man, the fuck you talking about? We ain't never been short. We ain't never been short on no opportunities. We ain't taking no disrespect. Fuck is you talking about? Put a ceiling over that bread. We don't need that bread that bad. What I got to do? What to get it? Man, crazy as hell. That's a gateway drug. Y'all eating couch cushion to wear some letters and some. Man, you better go design you some clothes, nigga, and make your own little 2-step and do that shit through the party with you and your homies, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
If you will eat a couch to be part of some crew, use a mark, homie. Use a mark. That's old school, ain't it? Do they say Mark no
They
more?
don't say it, but
Well, we should bring it back. That's
I remember I had a homie named Mark, and we used to call him a Mark, and he didn't know
What was up?
Yeah,
Like-
Mark, you a Mark.
What's all the old school slang? Peon?
All right, we out. Yeah, peon. That's what I remember niggas saying peon. But yeah, man, we off this one, man. That's crazy work. But man, hey, go ahead, and make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, drop comments whether you agree or disagree. It's no disrespect to the frats, but ain't nobody spanking me on the ass to be a part of nothing. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not getting blessed in or jumped in or nothing. None of that. None of that. You got to put your hands on me. I don't need to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Because the people who got my back the most, we ain't have to fight at all. You know what I'm saying? And we'll die for each other. So, you know, with that being said, make sure if you don't do nothing else, you stick to the codes. Another class.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Weathered the winters when left in the cold. Hardened my heart.